What's up, guys? How you guys doing today? I'm fine, not that you asked, but today I'm going to a friend's wedding. I'm so excited for her. And so today I'm just gonna do a makeup look. My dress is black velvet. I got it from Fashion Nova, just saying. And then yeah, it's black, so I can do any color I want, but I'm deciding to do something neutral. Go figure. But anyways, if you want to see this look, continue watching. I'm gonna go right into priming my face, and I'm going to an event, so I need my makeup to stay, honey. Okay, so I'm first going in with my Benefit Professional Primer in matte, and I love this primer because it gives me a good balance, not too matte, not too dewy. So I'm going all over my face with that, letting it dry out a bit, and then I'm going to go into spot areas with my Becca Evermatte Poreless Primer. And this one is very intense, so I only put it in areas where I get oily the most, which is my T-zone, my nose, my brows, etc. And I'm letting that dry out also a bit before I can go in and start with my brows. And you guys already know the drill. I'm using my Anastasia Brow Wiz in the color Ebony. I use this every single time I do my makeup. I never deviate, ever deviate. It's just a step that I just never change in my routine, because if it works, I'm not gonna fix it. And trust a pimple to come the day of a wedding, right? So now I'm going in with my Tarte Shape Tape Concealer in the color Deep, and I'm going to carve out my brows. You guys already know this step. I do it almost every video. And then I'm gonna go all over my lids with that concealer also, because I'm not really into primer that much, so I use concealer for my primer. Now I'm going in with a Real Techniques buffing brush, and I'm just blending that concealer all over my lid to, you know, make everything nice and seamless. Blending is key when it comes to makeup. You guys already know the drill. I'm gonna go in with a Real Techniques sponge and then continue to blend that concealer even further to make everything nice and seamless, so that it can be a nice canvas for my eyeshadow. I'm setting that with my Laura Mercier setting powder in the color Translucent, because I need this shadow to stay. Now I'm gonna go in with my Saharan palette from Juvia's Place. You guys already know how I feel about Juvia's shadows. I love them. I'm going in with that color, that rusty color, to give my lid and my crease some dimension. Then I'm gonna go in with another Juvia's Place palette, and I'm gonna use that plum color right there to give my lid even more dimension. I'm so sad it broke. And I'm just gonna go in the middle of my crease with that color, giving me some nice warm dimension. I love warm colors. Now I'm gonna go in with one of the most hated palettes, but I love it, the Anastasia Subculture palette, and I'm just gonna go and just repeat the same step, just giving me more dimension, and I am enjoying myself. I don't know what song I was listening to. Now I'm gonna go in with the Sultry palette and use that brown shade to give myself even more dimension in my crease. And you can now see kind of the different layers and dimensions coming through and popping through in that eye look. You know, this is what I live for. So now I'm gonna go in with the color Steampunk from the Sultry palette. It's a nice gold, standard gold color, nothing different. And I'm gonna go with my Smashbox primer and priming water, and make that a little bit intense, because I'm going to an event, so I need everything to be like full capacity. So I'm gonna go in with that color on my lid and blend it all out. Make sure that it is popping to the point where I don't need a glitter. I'm gonna go in with my Urban Decay Heavy Metals glitter liner in the color Midnight Cowboy. Now I'm not gonna go all over my lid with this. I'm just gonna go in the crease area, just to give me a little bit of oomph. And I'm just drying that out. By the way, shout out to Eva. This fan is from her wedding. It's from Ghana, and I love this thing. It's on my makeup desk, and I always use it for my makeup. So thank you, girl. Now I'm going with my Benefit roller liner and lining my eyes. Not too dramatic, but just a regular line, you know, just regular. I'm doing a cat, definitely. It's an event, so I want a cat eye. Now, foundation time. You guys already know the drill. Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Foundation in the color 40. Love, love, love this. It's a shade too dark for me, but I'm still gonna rock with it because I love it. So I have to go back to the store and find my shade, but it's one of my favorite foundations next to my Revlon Color Stay. This one and my Revlon Color Stay, my two faves. So yeah, I'm just gonna go in with a Real Techniques brush, go all over my face with that and blend that in properly. I'm going to a wedding, so this is not the day for errors. This is not the day to be unblended and match. So I'm just making sure that everything is just laid properly on my face. So I'm going to even go in with a sponge and blend that even more. Now I'm going to go in with my Fenty Beauty Pro Filter Concealer and then conceal and highlight these areas. Nothing new, you guys already know the drill. My chin, my forehead, my nose, and under my eyes. I like going with a concealer a couple shades lighter than my skin tone, just because I like the highlighted effect, and so I want to highlight and conceal at the same time, and so I just use something lighter. If you're not comfortable, you can go in with something that's your same skin tone if you don't want to highlight, or a shade lighter if you want to be a little less dramatic than I am. But I like to bring the drama. It's makeup. So I'm just making sure that everything is blended. That's key. Just blending, and even more blending. That's the key. And so I'm just gonna go with my sponge and just go everywhere, blend properly. Blending actually takes the most time when it comes to doing makeup. If you don't like to blend, your makeup is not gonna look seamless. I don't know what to tell you. You just have to be patient with it. Now I'm gonna go in with my translucent setting powder and just setting under my eye with that. And I am really gonna bake just a little bit. I don't usually bake, but because it's an event, I want to make sure that this foundation goes nowhere. I want to make sure that my makeup is not sliding off my face after a couple hours or after dancing or something like that. So I'm gonna really like bake about 3/4 of my face. And my sister always tells me she does not know how I come back after looking casket ready, but don't worry, we're gonna make it work. But for the moment, we're gonna look casket ready. I really like my makeup just not sliding everywhere, so I'm just making sure that, you know, everything is just set properly. And I know I look crazy, but don't worry, we're gonna bring it back. So I'm using my Sephora Micro Smooth Setting Powder. I love this thing. This is my holy grail powder. I'm just gonna go in with that powder and just dust off the translucent powder, at the same time blending in the translucent powder to my face. So this is the main step that helps me in bringing that color back to my face after being casket ready. Now I'm gonna go with my Becca powder in Deep Bronze. I don't think they sell this anymore, so disregard that. I'm gonna go in and just do a little dimension, not really contouring, but just giving me some dimension. I don't really like to contour that much because I don't know, I just think my cheekbones are already high. I like the shape of my nose. I just like to give myself dimension and not necessarily contour to make things look slimmer, etc, etc. Now I'm gonna go in with my MAC blush in Fever and giving me some nice flush on my cheeks. I love this blush because it's dark skin girl friendly. So if you want a nice rosy blush that's dark skin girl friendly, not rosy plum, you can try this one out. It's really, really good. I love it. Now I'm gonna go in with my MAC blush again. I think this one is in the color Devil, and I'm gonna go in over my cheeks with that. If you are a dark skin girl and you want to try blush, please try orange. Orange on our skin tone is beautiful. Okay, now I'm gonna go in with my highlights. I'm first gonna go in with my NARS Albatross that I got on sale at Marshall's. Love that thing. And then after NARS Albatross, I'm gonna go in with my my Maybelline highlighter in molten gold, and I'm gonna go over my nose with that color. So I use two highlighters. The two of them have two different effects. The Albatross is a little bit more gold, so I like the look that both of them give me together. And I'm also gonna go on my brow bone just to lift that some and give me some oomph on my eyes. I'm just really rocking. I don't know what song I was listening to. All the little bling bling, everything on, and this is a finished look. I'm looking pretty beat right now. I'm loving the look, I must say. Ooh, okay, child. But yeah, thank you for watching. Bye, see you soon.